let me say something that might go against everything you've heard online right now. I'm 38 years old, married, with a child, responsibilities, pressure, and I'm healthier, stronger, and happier than I've ever been in my life. Not in spite of marriage, but because of it. If you're new here, this channel is about helping men build strength, discipline, and purpose through faith, family, and formation. Not escape, not avoidance, not running from hard things, because the truth is, the life that grows you will always demand something from you. So if you're a man trying to level up in your marriage, your faith, your mindset, make sure you subscribe. There's a narrative online right now that the ultimate male dream is freedom from responsibility, no expectations, no pressure, no one needing anything from you. Wake up when you want, do what you want, answer to no one. And on the surface, I get that appeal, because responsibility is heavy, marriage is hard, fatherhood is demanding, leadership costs you something. But here's what I've learned at 38. A life with no expectations is also a life with no depth. Let me tell you about what my life actually looks like. I have a wife who respects me, loves me, and supports me. I have a beautiful baby girl who depends on me. I have parents and in-laws who are present, loving, and invested in our lives. I have a strong church community, a Bible study group, brotherhood, accountability. I have hobbies that challenge me, like Ironman triathlons that include swimming, cycling, running, and I also do weightlifting and mobility. A career I've built in healthcare for 14 years, making a solid 6-figure income. And yeah, I still train hard, but now I train smarter, more intentional, more efficient, because I don't have unlimited time anymore. And strangely enough, that constraint has made me better. My life is full of joy, not fake happiness, not temporary highs, but deep, rooted, meaningful joy. The kind that comes from knowing you're needed, you're building something, you matter to people. And yes, there are new challenges, real ones. Less sleep, more pressure, more responsibility. But we were never called to an easy life. We were called to a meaningful one. The Bible doesn't shy away from responsibility. It calls us into it. In fact, it says in Colossians chapter 3, verse 23, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." That includes your marriage, your parenting, your work. This isn't about avoiding burden. It's about carrying the right one. There's an idea floating around that peace is found in having nobody expect anything from you. But think about that for a second. If nobody expects anything from you, it means nobody is counting on you. And if nobody is counting on you, what are you building? What are you becoming? Because pressure, responsibility, expectation, those aren't enemies. They're the very things that shape you into a man. Marriage didn't make me softer. It made me sharper, more disciplined, more focused, because I can't afford to drift anymore. I have people depending on my leadership, and that forces growth. At 38, I still train hard, but I don't train like I'm 22 with unlimited time and recovery. Now it's strategic, efficient workouts, better recovery, smarter nutrition. Because I'm not just training for performance or aesthetics anymore. I'm training for longevity, for strength that lasts, for energy to lead my family. The Bible puts it plainly in 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 8. But those who won't care for their relatives have denied the true faith. That's strong language, because provision, physically, emotionally, spiritually, is part of what it means to be a man. Another thing people underestimate is community. I don't do life alone. I have a church, a Bible study group we call Life Connect, a men's ministry, men who sharpen me, and that changes everything. Because isolation feels like freedom at first, but over time, it becomes emptiness. There's a difference between an easy life and a good life. The easy life says, remove anything that makes you uncomfortable. A good life says, become the man who can handle it. And those are not the same path. My daughter didn't take joy from my life. She multiplied it. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it costs energy. But what you get in return is something deeper than anything self-focused living can give you. Even the Bible acknowledges this balance. In Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 to 10, 2 people are better off than one. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. That's marriage. That's partnership. That's building something together. Now listen, I'm not here to attack anyone living single. There are seasons for that. There are valid paths there. But what I'm saying is this: don't confuse independence with fulfillment. Don't confuse lack of responsibility with peace. Because a life where no one needs you might feel free, but it's often shallow. So what's the solution? It's not just get married. It's much deeper than that. It's this: step into responsibility. Lead your life intentionally. Build something bigger than yourself. Root your identity in Christ, not comfort. Because Jesus never called us to an easy life. He said in Matthew chapter 16, verse 24, "Take up your cross and follow me." That's responsibility. That's sacrifice. And it's also where life is found. At 38, I don't wake up wishing I had less responsibility. I wake up grateful that my life actually matters to someone, and that I have something to build, someone to lead, a purpose that goes beyond myself. If this challenged you or encouraged you, hit like, subscribe for more content like this. Drop a comment below. Do you think responsibility leads to happiness or takes away from it? Because social media and the world will tell you, freedom is found in having no one need you. But the truth is, real fulfillment comes when you give your life away for something greater. And that's the better story.